Kalome sir. So I would first like to thank you, the EFNCC Government of Mizoram, for giving me such an opportunity to represent my work here and represent the wildlife, the core wildlife of Mizoram here. So today I represent all the things, and also thank you to EFNCC department for giving me all the permission and support throughout this last 6 years. So yeah. So when Ramu akan tamo. So, as you already know that Mizoram is rich biodiversity hotspot, and especially at Indo-Burma biodiversity hotspot zone. So, I am working specially on that region near the Indo-Burma border, like Murle National Park, Phongpui National Park, and Tokala Wildlife Sanctuary. Tokala Wildlife Sanctuary Tongkol in Siak, right? Hey, masa adik tak cuman Tokala Wildlife Sanctuary kau mana ya? There are other protected areas like Dampa Tiger Reserve, you already all know, I think, because Dampa is already very famous. But there are more 9 other protected areas, very remote and very dense forest. So yeah, because of its remoteness, researchers are being avoiding those places to visit because it's very far from Aizawl and yeah, it's very good. So yeah, as you already have mentioned, my study areas are Murle National Park, Tokala Wildlife Sanctuary, and Phongpui National Park. So I've been working in Murle National Park since 2019 September. So it's been 6 years that I've been working in Mizoram's forest. So let's come to how I put camera traps. Like okay, so first I will say how I capture animals. So it's very difficult to capture such elusive species that available in Mizoram forest, like Kelra, clouded leopard, then also known as Zomra also. So marble cat, then golden cat, then wild dog, chingnia. So it's very difficult to capture like live through camera. So I put camera traps in the forest, like the last photo you can see. Then before that, I had to do the indirect science work. So I had to go to the forest like almost daily, so that I will be searching for like the marks, the signs, the fast sign. Can you guess that which sign, which mark, which animal mark is that? Any guess? Also, like context, there is no tiger, so except tiger, you can guess. Can you guess? Anyone there? So I'll say it's okay. So it's clouded leopard. And the second one is a bit smaller, and there are four marks. So that's why it is scratch mark of a bear. When there will be like 3 finger marks, then it will be a cat species, like Zote Gia. So after getting all the images, and these are also like during my field work when we are searching for signs, and then this was recently I have been doing my research in Tokala Wildlife Sanctuary through extensive camera trapping. So there is a video here, I don't know, I can play that. Oh yes, so this is a clouded leopard that been captured in Tokala Wildlife Sanctuary through camera trapping. So okay, let's see the species that in last 4 years that I've been doing and I've been capturing. So we are going through all the species that found in Mizoram and captured only inside Mizoram. So yeah, this one is clouded leopard, is a vulnerable species as you know, and it's very elusive, and yeah. So this is a marble cat, very similar to clouded leopard. And clouded leopard is being named after clouded leopard because its cloud-shaped pattern, like a chum angde ka taksa ka pattern ka angin chu clouded leopard khana. Then marble cat is almost similar but very smaller, and it's smaller than the clouded leopard. And they both are arboreal species, means they live in trees, like up in the trees canopy. So very dense forest is required, very dense canopy is required to bear, all this like cat species. So this is Asiatic golden cat. The color is the grey morph. So there are 6 color morph found in Northeast India. In Mizoram, I have captured like 2 color morph. Like one is this grey morph, another is like Asian, like the normal red color. So this is jungle cat, very common one and least concerned species. So this is Sanhar Sazuelain. So this is leopard tail is also very common species. So this is, can you guess, can you know? Oh, I already mentioned the name, sorry. So this is Mhar Thingong or spotted lynxan that actually first time captured, photographed in Mizoram in 2020, and I have already published the paper. So yeah, this one actually I captured with my own camera. It was very near. I was sitting just beside a tree and waiting for it to come near me, and then I captured it. So this is Saphai, Chakai and Ichin. Eating mongoose, that's why. So this is Safia, yellow-throated martin. Is also very common. I think you already have seen some of them in the forest. This is golden jackal, also it's very common. So this is Chinghia, though it's an endangered species, but it's good to know that Mizoram, they are in good number and population is very nice in Mizoram. So this is a greater hawk badger, Pivot. This one is also very rare species. It's not very common. This one is very common. Tilpui, so this is also a very common species. Sian palm civet, Mark's palm civet. I will not go through the distribution because these all are found in commonly in Northeast India specifically, and very few other part of like Northeast India, especially inside the India. I am talking about the distribution. Other than India, they are mostly found in Southeast Asia. So this is Malayan porcupine with a baby. This is Pusi, Asiatic rostal porcupine. They also like to eat chakai. This wild boar posing in front of my camera. This one is a very rare one. Actually, I was lucky to capture it in the forested area. Generally, they live in cliffs. Kham where John say Kavan, juga kata orang lutar Maiwan. So this is Sathar. So Sati, you know already. Saza, this one is captured in Pongpui National Park. The other ones are all captured in So this one from Palak Lake, Palatico. So they are very common in that region. You know that Palak Lake is one of the only Ramsar site in Mizoram and the largest lake. Not really, okay, Palak Lake is the largest lake of Mizoram. So and this one is not this is the Palak Lake Pa and Tichinka. There is 2 lakes actually. 2 or maybe, I have seen the 2 lakes, so there is one other lake which I have put my camera trap there and this photo will capture it. So this is Sahuai or Samuam Tichin. So also it's very special feature. This is the only venomous primate in the world. So if it will bite you, then you will go through a very anabolic shock and maybe also it can be fatal. But there is no fatal case till now. I have been like already seen a live biting case in Mullen National Park during the local when they are slashing the forest, clearing the forest for June cultivation. This is Zomycin, storm-tailed macaque, and Assamese macaque, and Hawuk. This one is captured from Dampa, the Hawuk, and this one. This one from Pongpui National Park, Himalayan black bear. This is it's been like widely hunted in Mizoram for its gallbladder and piles for like medicinal value. So they are quite rare now in Mizoram. And this one is a rare of the rarest bear species, the Himalayan Malayan sun bear. This one is captured from Topala Wildlife Sanctuary, Tampuram. This one is the bear cat, or you can say in Mizo Zampu. In English, the common name is Binturong. This one is the orang. So, okay, all you have seen is the explored part, the wildlife that has been already captured in Mizoram, and I'm going to say, so there are a lot of challenges during my research, and I have been documenting all the challenges, also all the threats. So we can't complain about that, okay, like because it's been practicing like from the ages, like it's like Asal Cha. So the Asal Cha film is going forward and forward, but the meaning is quite different now, what I feel. So as you can see, there are two types of, like, people generally hunt traditional hunting practice, so people generally hunt with guns, and there are other thing is snare or traps. So like there are difference between the snare versus guns. So snare actually is more dangerous than guns, because snare will be there in the forest 24/7, 24 hours, all day, all week, all the year. But somehow like people will go, and then now like Ramsa and Vang to the Chuan, Silaina and Chuan, maybe they are unhold, it's okay. Unhold, it's okay. Susan unhold, I sing and Chuan try and hold. So, but traps are very dangerous. So it's just I'm talking about these things because it's just a small awareness that we can tell people who are like still practicing these things. So as also our CCF also concerned about challenges like habitat loss and fragmentation, like the human cultivation. So still we cannot complain because these things are being practiced for like years and years. So people are, if they will get alternative livelihood, then they might change this into like they will quit, and they will sustainably practice like the cultivation. So this photo you can see the history of hunting, the historical image that actually captured in Woodland back in around 25 years ago, I think. So now they are quite big now. It's a good friend of mine, and they are doing their business in Shanghai. So back then they were just posing with the cloud leopard. And poaching and illegal wildlife trade is being a very large headache for Mizoram, because the Burmese people actually they already killed all the animals from their forest, and they are putting pressure in Mizoram's forest because of the remoteness of those inter-Burma region inside Mizoram. So it's like that Mizoram Kasalga. It's like Anram Chuan Tichia Vector, Chuan Hey Mizoram Aram and Tichia Chuan Kaka Chuan Malto Amai. Chuan Hey Kalral Chuan Kapso Vector, Mase Kalral Ru Le Alu Atin Lan Panghian Shal China Mian Shal China Malama. Poisa Clem. Poisa Tam Taban Milo. I'm Manchil. Again, teaching Mase Kakachuan practice Chuan if they are going to kill all the animals from India, like Mizoram also. So, like now there is no tiger. So, hope so Dampa the tiger is there, but I believe that there is no tiger in Mizoram. So, it's a very, like we have to, it's the same for Mizoram that there is no tiger. So, now we have only one species left, flagship species, I can say, the clouded leopard. So we have to conserve that also. So these are the very real truth that has been going on in Mizoram. Like, see, the killing of monkeys are very concerned also, because clouded leopard love monkeys. They love to hunt monkeys. So Telra Zong kan teaching na chanchu hai. Zong an du ni chu. Zong an chu hai. Chakar hai. Zong kan du kar chu. Chuang Zong hi mian thap chuang zong sa tai thing kla ko chuan zong sa ni zong sa ma ti kanam zot le chi la ma say they are the more like prey base for the cloud leopard, so we have to conserve for fast the primate species, then we can conserve the cloud leopard. So yeah, is coexisting really possible in Mizoram especially? Yeah, it's possible. So as you can say, so they are collecting the TFP from forest and same place, same tree, the cloud leopard being captured also from Kematras. So okay, let's come to the conservation part that I have been doing after observing the threats and challenges. So in Moorland, like 2 years back, we collaborated with local wildlife so that how they can practice this sustainability. Even if hunting, because I cannot say like don't do this, and then I will not get supported by locals in Moorland. So it was a very successful attempt with local wildlife, and they are very kind and very supportive. So now we are going towards like a no hunting village in Moorland. So and recently there is a new homestay for researchers and the guests who are willing to come to Moorland to see Moorland National Park, and it is funded by organization Species. So you can come anytime to Moorland. It's a very nice place. It's a haven in Mizoram, I can say. So recently also first time in Moorland we have celebrated the International Cloud Leopard Day. It was a very successful program, and we invited conservationists from Dampa, young conservationist, and yeah, it was very good. So our approach is for, so I have been complaining all these things, so I have to also mention the solutions. So how we can tackle all those things. So recently our new plan is to community-led conservation. So this is actually important. So we are talking about the coexistence with wildlife and human. So we have to think about the local community, because they are going to conserve these things for long term, because they are the owner of their localities. So we are going to do a community-led canal trapping. That I am not going to do canal traps. So I will be giving the training to the forest staff and locals, and they are going to put the canal traps in the forest, and so that they will feel the ownership that okay, we are exploring, not just shooting animals here and there. We are exploring ourselves. So also to promote ecotourism, because like snow leopard expedition, Moorland the expedition so it's like also like I have a dream that if possible, if we can find a perfect place where to see cloud leopard in the forest, like easily and lively, so that we can do the cloud leopard expedition in the future, maybe next year, maybe 2 years after. So we are going to do that definitely. Then establishment of conservation education program. So it's not like to give awareness just to the school children, because after 2-3 days they are going to forget definitely about the awareness program. So we are planning to do to conduct the awareness program among the teachers in the school, like professors, teachers, so that it will be a long term, and there will be a proper education system there, because Mizoram is rich in biodiversity, rich in wildlife and everything. So teachers should know that, because I have already like encountered some teachers who were asking the locals that if there is any monkey meat or any kind of wild meat there in available. So yeah, teachers, there should be awareness and proper education program for the future generation. So yeah, I was talking about these things. So these things will be the outcomes will be like alternative livelihood for the community, and for long-term conservation action plans and long-term monitoring framework. So yeah, this is the program. And recently, like I was mentoring a local boy from Moorland. He recently got last month actually received our conservation grant from Green Hub, and we are very soon going to do that. But this will be give some example to the local community. Okay, there is opportunities in conservation field also. Ramsar, Hunna, Mahi, and Chotran. enrichment that I have already mentioned. So yeah, this one is I call it Lalliana Rosso in Moorland National Park just beside. I call it Broken Heart Meadow. As you can see, Broken Heart Meadow. Okay. Thank you.